last time.
I think it's just you and H. Meg, you won! Yes!
Wait, flags, but okay.
No!
Yes, Pete! 1 HP! GG!
Oh, Pete!
Who even needs him?
Good kill.
Oh!
Yes!
Yes!
Nice!
I'm not gonna let time run out on that one.
It's just you two and right, guys?
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go!
go.
Yes!
Holy cow!
You missed his first?
Okay.
Okay, oh.
You got that one?
You got one?
Nice!
Go.
GG! We did
I
it!
won it!
Let's go! The final shot on Scott.
Back in the good old days of MC Championship, there is a group that really balances the competitiveness and hilarious chemistry into one. And this group really is one of the most popular groups in the Minecraft space, often accompanied with collabs and long-time relationships that were made along the way. And this event probably is the start or the build-up to what became the Sleepy Bois. Welcome to the evolution, and today we'll be exploring the tales of the Sleepy Bois from the start prior to the event all the way to their legacy in the modern times. Welcome officially to the first ever theme event in MCC, the Easter holidays. Now, since the tournament was only 4 events in, the changes were relatively subtle. Well, if you know Noxcrew, it isn't. There are some noticeable differences, of course. Firstly, coins are replaced by eggs since, you know, Easter. Eggs. Yeah. Chickens were replaced by rabbits in the Decision Dome. Fans replaced chickens in to get to their side because of that April Fool's joke. And Dodgebot is egg bolt. There are many changes in this event, but let's move on to one of the themes in the event. And really, it's an iconic one to say the least. But before that though, let's take a step back to Minecraft Monday, which is where it all began.
Alright, we did it, boys.
That's how Shroud feels.
The dream team, look at this. Oh my god. Oh,
Wait, is that it? Or was there one more?
No, that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh, we won!
Bro, we did it.
For those who are really out of the loop, Minecraft Monday was a weekly tournament with a cash prize, organized by none other than this guy. Yes, this guy. The games were exactly the same, similar to popular game modes in servers like Hypixel, as well as custom maps like, you know, Find the Button. Surely that game is all about skills, right? Now in this tournament, this is where the chemistry all began to show to the wider audience. 3 of the 4 Sleepy Bois members would end up pairing with each other throughout the course of the tournament. Filsa, a Minecraft veteran and that guy who died in hardcore to a shaken jockey. Technoblade, a Hypixel enthusiast and that person who farmed millions of potatoes in Hypixel Skyblock. And Wilbur, a musician and that man behind the editor ARG. These 3 people would then become friends with each other and started collaborations in SMPs, such as Wilbur's own SMP Earth, with Filsa and Techno being the same empire of the Antarctic Empire. They really caused chaos on their lot.
I'm seeing a lot of people that seem to be in our territory right now. Hippity hoppity, get off my property.
With all of that, the chemistry leads on to MCC, starting with the Wilbur and Phil duo in MCC 1. Techno debuting in MCC 2 with Wilbur as his mate, MCC 3 with the same story, and then came this event, MCC 4 with the trio and the inclusion of Tommy in it.
These are the past winners. We have Minecraft Championship Week 1 here, right?
Yeah.
Number 2 here.
Boo.
Number 3. Do you know who's going in the jungle? Do you know who's going to be in the jungle?
We are the Jungle Boys.
Oh, let's pose in front of the stand.
Welcome to the jungle, baby!
And as you have already known by now, Tommy and Techno are really solid in games that they play, proven by how Tommy and Phil helped the MCC2 team to be in Dodgebot, as well as everyone being very highly skilled in PvP and movement related games. and they dominated game after game after game. And each player in the team has their own strengths in the games as well, with Techno in SG, Honeywell in Parkour Warrior, Wilson in Rocket Spleef, and Tommy in Sky Blocko, and to get to the side surprisingly. And also Wilbur is there, yeah, we don't forget Wilbur. Wilbur also, yeah, built more in things, but hey, there's like that argument with granite and things, whatever, yeah.
Time to bridge.
Techno
How much is my life worth? Just so I can sort of judge, you know, if there's a
I can make 2 diamond swords. Oh, come on, man. What?
every time I play fucking Skywalker.
All right, who's the next
Okay.
lowest in priority to bridge?
And of course, with this event, we have to mention this moment again.
No. Hello, Catherine. Okay. If you'd just killed a woman, feeling good.
What was that? Is that in the quote book?
They were really favorites to win the event, and with that, they won a spot in Dodge Bolt, and as you know, they won.
Yes! We win Minecraft Championships! Oh, we win! We win!
The team would then have its members swapped in and out plenty of times throughout the events, but eventually that would not be the case after MCC 11, with Techno leaving the tournament until Pride 21 and a brief appearance with all 4 of them in All Stars. But what's after that? Well, let's get on to the other server that everyone loves. Like, really, yeah. The Dream SMP. As the name states, this server is created by Dream Manhunt. Okay, the Manhunt is not his second name, but hey, he's known by that. Now, Tommy was invited to the SMP and created the name of this SMP to be, of course, Dream SMP. He also invited Wilbur on as well, and thus began the story of that nation that spun, well, animatics, songs, and fan art, yeah. Yeah, you get how this server is really influential to the Minecraft community, right? Yeah. Eventually, after the major arc, Wilson and Techno would eventually be invited to play on the server, with the duo having a significant role of being anarchists of the server itself, and some significant storylines of the server. And Tommy being, you know, that person who got exiled, then came back, then okay, it is a lot, right? That era is, yeah, something else, okay? So that is where most of the major Sleepy Bois collaborations began. And to give a brief pause on development, real quick, in the fandom, and Wilbur suit himself, it is presumed that Phil is the father of Techno, Wilbur, and Tommy, with Techno being the oldest sibling by 2 minutes, with Wilbur being next, and then Tommy in it. And guess who Phil's partner is in the dynamic? No, it's not Kristen. Samsung Smart Refrigerator. Like, you know, you're gonna get it. Okay, I'm not gonna go that far, okay, right? Yeah, God. Outside the Dream SMP, they are seen with each other in the majority of the content they made, but not as a whole a lot. Often, there's 3 out of 4 members seen in a piece of content together, but Larry would dare be them together. One such occasion that they would be together as a whole was, of course, Techno's Gravity mod video, where, you know, each person has their own direction to walk on. Yeah.
So, you know the start of Pokemon. You gotta choose which one of these 3 that you want to have.
Ooh.
Wilbur has made his choice.
And yeah, really, this group has such good, hilarious, and fun chemistry all along each other, as well as being supportive with each other, especially seeing Technoblade's journey in trying to fight cancer. During the months and weeks of Techno's fight to cancer, the Sleepy Bois were ready with Techno throughout this time, from being in games, private voice chats, and more. Eventually also with the group fighting to visit Techno in person as well. But around June of 2022, they got the news of Techno passing away. Tommy was told after to not ruin the vibe that is the VidCon event. And then the news would later be shared to the public at the end of June. Technoblade was really one of the gems in the tournament and in the Sleepy Bois group and community. We dearly miss him a lot, and to give a brighter picture, the legacy of the Sleepy Bois is still in here today, with the rest of the group's chemistry living on, with the vlog series of another group of the Sorry Boys, as well as the homage to the lore of the SMP by Fuser himself. After all, the core chemistry and them being friends together would still be here up to this day, and would continue on forever after. Next time we will be talking about the team chemistry of each event, and showing how some teams' chemistry were really not quite right, and also how do we approach them in regards to team balancing and more. Thank you for watching this episode of Evolution. I know it takes a darker turn at the end of the episode, but we need to acknowledge that for that to be complete in a way. But yeah, of course, as I said, I will miss Technoblade a lot in the event, as well as many more in the Minecraft creation space as well. So yeah, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, we're gonna talk about some teams like MCC 7 Pink, MCC 24 Green, there's so many teams that I want to talk about that doesn't have that right chemistry and how to fix that. Until then though, thank you so much for watching and keep on watching Duechayapol. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.